You have been tapping that lightning button for years, every day like clockwork. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you keep asking the same question. Is this thing actually going to be worth something? I want to show you something that is going to change how you see everything sitting in that wallet. Because right now, two of the biggest forces in technology are colliding inside Pi Network. And if you do not understand what is happening, you are going to miss the moment that matters. Let us talk about AI first, not the Hollywood version, the real one. Imagine you hire somebody who has read every book in the world, every document, every news article, every piece of data that has ever existed. Now imagine that person can read a new piece of information and instantly tell you if it fits the pattern or if something is off. That is what AI is doing. It is not magic, it is pattern recognition at a speed no human can match. It sees what is normal, it spots what is not, and it does all of that without needing a lunch break. Now let us talk about Pi, because most people still do not understand the actual goal here. Bitcoin is mined by warehouses, literal buildings full of computers, burning electricity around the clock, just to keep the network running. Pi said no to all of that. The goal was to build a digital currency that everyday people could actually participate in. Not just people with money to buy expensive hardware. Not just people with tech knowledge. Everyday people using their phones. And instead of burning power to secure the network, Pi built security around trust. You connect with people you actually know. They connect with people they know. Stack enough of those real human relationships together and you get a network that is hard to fake and hard to break. That is the idea. A currency built by people for people. So what does AI have to do with any of this? Here is where it gets real. Pi has 70 million users. To unlock your coins and actually use them, you have to prove you are a real person. That process is called KYC. Now, think about what it would take to manually verify 70 million identities. You would need an army of people working for years. It would never finish. AI is what makes it possible. It reads your documents, checks your face, and confirms in seconds that you are who you say you are. But here is the part that most people do not know. Before any human on Pi's team ever sees your document, the AI has already blacked out your sensitive information. Your home address, your private details gone. The AI protects you before it passes anything along. Beyond KYC, AI is also quietly running in the background of your phone, managing your battery, keeping your mining running without slowing your device down. It is doing work that nobody talks about but everybody benefits from. I need you to understand why timing is everything here. Pi is not in the waiting room anymore. The shift to the real network, the main net, is happening fast. Protocol 22.1 is out. Protocol 23 is right behind it. The system is upgrading back to back, and millions of tokens are moving onto the live network as we speak. This is not the time to sit on the sidelines and watch. People who are active right now, people who have done their KYC, people who understand what is building, those are the people who will be positioned when the dust settles. The window to get ahead of this is open right now. It will not stay open forever. Let me bring this home. The AI verification is the thing standing between you and your coins. And because AI is doing the work that used to take months, the queue moves faster. You get unblocked. Your coins move to your real wallet. That is money that was sitting locked, now in your hands. If you are running a Pi node or participating in any of Pi's network programs, the AI is also looking at your activity and making sure your setup is running at its best. You are not leaving rewards on the table because of a configuration issue you did not even know existed. Now let us talk about the thing everyone actually wants to know about: price. I am going to be straight with you. Right now, Pi's price has taken a big hit, over 90% down from its peak. And the reason is simple. A massive amount of new supply is hitting the market all at once as people migrate their coins. More coins in circulation, same level of demand, price comes down. But here is where this story gets interesting. Long-term price is not built on hype, it is built on real usage. And real usage only happens when businesses trust the network enough to accept Pi as payment. That trust comes from the AI cleaning house. Every fake account, every bot, every person trying to game the system is being hunted down and removed. What you are left with is a network of verified real human beings. When a local shop, an online store, or an app developer looks at Pi and sees 70 million verified real users, that is something worth building for. That is something worth accepting. And that kind of organic, everyday demand is what builds a price that actually holds. Zoom out for a second. This about modern Pi. We are moving into a period where AI can generate fake videos, fake voices, and millions of fake accounts that are impossible to tell apart from real people. Some people call this the dead internet. The idea that bots will outnumber real humans online. And for crypto, this is a real problem. How do you know the person you are sending money to is actually a person? Pi is building the answer to that question, not just for their own network, but for the entire space. Pi's founders are literally on stage at major conferences, showing the industry how you verify real humans without stripping them of their privacy. That is a standard being set right now, and Pi is the one setting it. Now let me tell you what the upgrade actually does, because this one is important. Protocol 23 activates smart contracts on Pi. If you do not know what a smart contract is, think about a vending machine. If you do not know what a smart contract is, think about a vending machine. You put money in, you select what you want, the machine gives it to you automatically. No cashier, no waiting, no human in the middle. The deal just happens. The first big use case Pi is launching with this is subscription payments. Let us say you want to pay for a streaming service every month using Pi. Before this upgrade, crypto required you manually approve every single payment, every single month. Or you had to lock up a chunk of your money in advance and trust the platform with it. Pi changed that. You approve the payment terms once, your money stays in your own wallet the entire time. And on the exact day the payment is due, it goes through automatically. You stay in control. The business gets paid. Nobody has to trust anybody in the middle. That is not a small feature. That is the kind of thing that makes real businesses say yes to crypto. Here is where everything we just talked about lands. The AI is verifying real humans and cleaning out the noise. The upgrades are building the payment infrastructure that businesses actually need. And Pi is quietly positioning itself as the network that solves problems the rest of the crypto world has not figured out yet. Your coins are not just sitting there, they are sitting at the edge of something that is being built right now. If this gave you a clearer picture of what is happening inside your Pi account, subscribe so you do not miss what comes next. And drop a comment below. Have you done your KYC yet? Let me know where you are at. I will see you in the next one.